Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of GregTech New Horizons. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Last episode we finally managed to sort out our fuel issues because I had chronic shortage of fuel. And right now, we're actually decently rich. But we also had a few accidents. I forgot to cover this guy, it rained, and well, we lost a few blocks. And some of the facade. Also in between the episodes I wanted to tear down our tower of breweries where we are making biomass, and then I was like, well, we are making biomass, I have the fermenters, I added a few, and I reassembled our chemical reactor. So over here, we're also getting some nitric acid. I just set it up so we don't have that much. But before we start today's episode, we need to attend to our base, because we have been spamming machines and everything looks garbage. This one in particular is the worst because I go get food, and that is the door that I use, so yeah, this one has to be fixed. So it's not exactly a work of art, but at least it's neat and clean, and that was the whole point. The reason that I'm on top of this mountain is that I realized I need to start making a Thaumcraft base, not today, but eventually very soon. And I was thinking maybe I should make it on top of this mesa. The problem is, this is actually prime real estate, because it's very close to my main crafting area, and therefore it's going to be chunk loaded. And we can put machines here, not Thaumcraft. Because do you see that glass on the ground? That is actually the center of our base. And well, eventually maybe I have to remove this mountain and expand our base? I don't know. Instead maybe we can put it on this one? Maybe? Oh, actually, I have a better plan. I can make my castle on top of this mountain, because I can watch the Empire growing. I meant the Republic. We love democracy. But in any case, Thaumcraft base can wait, we have something in the middle of our base which doesn't belong there. Can you guess which one it is? You're looking at it. This is one of our oldest buildings and it was used for making diesel as well as polyethylene. Well, we don't need it anymore because we have a far better system over there, so I should remove it. At first I wanted to use TNT, but then I realized I still use pipes, and I use a lot of pipes. And we do have a lot of pipes. Oh, this leads to my office. Basic combustion generator. Why? I don't really remember how it worked. Yes, finally we are freeing up some real estate so that we can make more buildings, and the buildings that we are going to make very soon are going to be dependent on one thing. The result of our adventure today. It is going to be in the Twilight forest. I'm carrying all the backpacks we have, useful potions, and we are also going to carry a trash can. That is not a quest. Oh, it is. Nice. Oh, and one more thing, I should not carry the second hotbar. Cause you know, just in case I die, I might lose all of them. The Tinker's Belt itself is glitchy. In the Twilight Forest we have already fought the Naga and the Lich King, and now we have to find a swamp. Or at least that's how I think it works. Of course we can make the map, but it's okay, exploration is always nice. Oh, we have sinister nodes. Nice. We examine it. That is one more Naga, we're not interested. It has been the same biome for ages. It's actually not that far from the portal, but this is new. I'm not gonna complain. Actually, you know what? This is a maze, we should mark where we go. Hello? Okay. They do a lot of damage. Ironwood. And wafers. Oh, and health. It's a good thing that I brought backpacks because we are carrying a lot of garbage. Oh, he drops fiery steel. What? Also, this is a wonderful opportunity to test our trash can. Oh, it does work. Nice. Have I ever mentioned that I really hate mazes? Yes. String. I was expecting something much more significant, but it's okay. On a very positive note, we're making progress. I should have checked. He didn't explode. Good. I think this is the boss. Oh yes, I'm so lucky. I just walked for like 2 minutes. That's it. So I torched up the place a little bit and maybe we can just go in. Or we can just tease you a bit. Nah, we'll do it like men. We go in. Hello. How much health do you have? Oh, you're dead. Thank you. I know. I'm a genius. Anything of interest? TNT, thank you. Well, I did not find anything of significance, but I'm guessing we're done here. We can go home. Not home, to the next boss. You're dressed up. That was a very cheaty maze. I'm not going to complain. Oh, this was the door. Okay. Anyways, now that we have defeated the Minish room, we need to find the Hydra. This is warm, don't you worry. It's actually incredibly irritating if you want to fight a boss. That should be the Hydra. Yes, that is the Hydra. I don't like him. This is 1.7, we didn't have to eat the Stroganoff. Can I... Oh, we crashed. Okay, so we're back. Hello. You look lovely. Oh, he explodes. And I don't really remember how to kill him. Yeah, I don't remember. A very posh person is going to call this the dance of death, but I'm basically just holding spacebar and spam clicking. And I have to admit, I'm really getting tired. Oh, you're dead! Are you? Now you're dead. Perfect. Did I crash again? No. He dropped a ton of garbage. Fake. Okay, so the Hydra is down, now we need to go to the Phantoms. I am not going to try and finish the Twilight Forest in one day, I just want to get to the gas tower. That's it, because that's literally the only thing I need, a ghast. A teeny tiny ghast. Oh, we need to find the hole. That's not fun. I have no idea what that was. Witching gadgets. Oh, we found it! That was easy. And the gateway is already exposed. Perfection. Shut up. So, open the door. Thank you. We go in. Well, that took far longer than I was expecting, but we are finally there. We can go in and kill the Phantoms. There should only be one embodiment of death. Me. Oh, I killed him. Okay. They're killing me too. I am kind of worried. Let us heal up. And we do get a chest with nothing special inside. But I'm guessing right now I can move on to the gas tower. I was not really expecting this to go so well. I went back home, recharged my wand and took a few soul vials. And a free brew stand. And a cauldron. Obviously we take the books. And that is what I'm looking for. Actually, can I just take the spawner? Well, what I can do is that I can take you and then somehow try to break the spawner. I'm not being noticed. They're stupid. Come on. Drop. Drop. Did I get it? Yes. Ghastling. Although my main question is, do you guys still drop gas tiers? Yes, you do. We got 2. If that is the case, we try to take you as well. This could take a while and there's always a chance of getting the spawner. Don't shoot me. Oh, I got both. Nice. We can go home. Literally we can go home because there is no way in the world that I can defeat the gas boss. I forgot his name. Or maybe there is? I don't know. We go up and see what happens. Hello. We hide. Let me hide. Jerk. Okay. We're safe. The trap is destroyed. There's another one. No, to be honest with you, it's not worth the effort and it's too risky. We will do that later on. But can I take you? Thank you. And you. Oh, there's 2 of them. Nice. Ah. Okay. Oh, come on. That is a relatively long jump. Let's hope we make it. We did. We go home. So ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back from the Twilight Forest. Our trip was successful and now we have to start crafting a lot of stuff. And I should probably add a lot of expensive stuff. So what is the plan? Some of you might have already guessed it, but we are going to have a very small mob farm over here for testing purposes. We're going to spawn ghasts and chickens. So why do we need ghast? Well, we need the ghast here in order to make something called salt water. There is a recipe in the chemical reactor that 1 ghast tier in 1 bucket of water is going to give you 1 bucket of salt water and a few garbage. But here is the important part, 2 buckets of salt water is going to give us chlorine. And I really need chlorine. And this is the reason that I wanted a ghast from the Twilight Forest, because a normal ghast from the Nether is I think 4x4 or 4x5, so it's quite big. The ghast from the Twilight Forest is just 1.5 blocks. So how are we going to do this? It is going to be a 9x9 because that is the range of the powered spawner from Ender.io. And I want to kind of keep the water over here, so I don't know. So this is going to be our 9x9, and in order to move the mobs, we're going to have something called Atomic Relocator. It's basically a fan, but I think it looks cool. You stand in front of it, and it pushes you back. Ooh, blood. We have to watch it. Yes, very fitting for a mob farm. So that part is all good, but how are we going to kill the mobs? That is a very good question. We are going to have spikes, but not just any spike, diamond spikes. I did not actually test it, so if I put you over here, I will hit the spike. Yes, very good. If you want to do something stupid, you should always test it on yourself. In order to collect the drops, we're going to have a vacuum hopper. This is from Open Blocks. A vacuum chest was also an option, but it was kind of expensive. We can afford it, but it was just too much crafting. And this guy was incredibly cheap, so I was like, why not? And as I have already mentioned, we are going to have two spawners. One of them is going to be for chicken. That is empty. Ah yes, the spawner is in here. I forgot to combine them. There you go. Why did you duplicate? Oh, it's gone. Yes, as I have been saying, one of them is going to be for the mini ghast and the other one is going to be for chickens. They will spawn and hopefully we'll hit the spikes and we can gather the loot. Also, I just wanted to let you know, I have not tested this, so this could be a bust. But we are going to try. Okay, so this is a powered spawner, so it should ignore the spawning conditions. We should be able to have lights so that we don't get any other mobs. I have other plans for other mobs, we don't want them here. Yeah, I would say that is lit up. Perfect. I also needed to gather a little bit more V so that we can make one more atomic relocator, which there you go. We have 9. Placing them without hitting the spikes is going to be a real challenge. So we hold shift and hopefully it's gonna work. Very good, very good. Oh, come on, let me out. The mini ghast is going to be 1.5 blocks tall, so wherever they spawn, they should be pushed. For powering the spawners, we are going to use combustion generators, which are going to be HV, and each one of them is going to make 512 EU. So each one of the spawners is actually going to get 1000 RF per tick. I think that's kind of an overkill, but it's okay. And for testing purposes, let us start with the ghast and see if it works. Please work, please. Well, we can always put a capacitor to make it faster, because I think we have decent amount of RF anyways. Any second. I think they died. We have a ghast here. Perfect. Can I also try the chicken guys? And maybe in the meantime get some capacitors. They're not amazing capacitors, but that should speed up things. Just a bit. Very good, very good. We're getting gunpowder, ghast tier, feathers, and chicken. And experience. I forgot. The problem is that I'm not getting as much ghast tier as I was expecting. That is a challenge. I do have 2 ghast spawners. I can use both of them. Ah, you fall down. Okay. It's because I made a hole. That's it. Magma cream. Really? Added bonus. But here is the point. Obviously we are keeping up with the power, so I can add one more ghast spawner. That's not going to be a problem. And these guys are spawning because of this. But the important question that you might be asking yourself is that, why chickens? That is a very good question. The spikes are going to be considered as a player kill, and if you kill enough chickens, you're going to get a chicken trophy. And if you put a chicken trophy inside an assembler with a feather, you're going to get a potion flask for flight. It has 8 uses and it's going to last us 7 minutes, so each one of them is going to give us almost an hour of creative flight. At least that is the hope. I have never tried this. Okay, I should probably start filling the hole and start extracting the experience. This is a waste. A mob farm is going to be incredibly useful. We shall do that with cursed earths. But not today, later on. Well, it was a very stupid idea, but it kind of worked because we already got a chicken trophy and a lot of ghast tiers. So I'm relatively happy. Here is an MV assembler, here is my trophy, my feather, give me flight. Ah, yes, we have it. The main question is going to be, is it gonna work? I have creative flight. I can't believe this. For 7 minutes, we can finally see the Empire in its full glory. And mess. To be honest with you, I think this is actually much better than a jetpack because this is creative flight and I think it even lasts longer than a jetpack because a jetpack runs out of EU. And as long as we get a trophy every hour, I can have infinite flight. Although I am going to let it run for a while to see what kind of drops we are going to get because we also managed to get a heart, and then I will put a filtering system. We're also getting experience. Nice! Also, one thing that I forgot to mention is that this is going to be incredibly useful when we go to the end. This is called Death from Above. I have tried to cover the mob farm. We have a path to our storage area down here, which is also where we keep our experience, and we have 81 levels. I also added one more mini ghast spawner and we have 15 stacks of ghast tier. And also we have creative flight for 3 hours. Perfection. However, we are going to wrap up the episode right now, and I do understand that this is going to be a shorter episode, but the problem is, I had a very dark realization about this modpack. I am not playing it correctly, and I need to change my strategy. I keep trying to make machines and automations everywhere. The problem is that whenever we advance to the next age, all of them are going to be redundant. Well, at least not these guys, because these are generating us resources, but for example, this one is going to be basically garbage. Or I should not have problems making nitric acid like this. Every single problem that we have is going to be solved by multi-blocks, and the problem is, most of them are from the IV age, which is the next age. For example, this is a multi-block centrifuge, and it's IV. This is a multi-block macerator, again IV. A thermal centrifuge, again IV. And I'm assuming you guys get the point. We need to move very fast and just follow the quests. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.